You've just seen me build a command line client for the REST server using 2 different languages and a desktop GUI application using one. But so what? I mean, is that just a curiosity or does it really mean something? Well, I'd argue strongly for the latter. I believe it's very important. I've been dabbling in home automation for the better part of 5 years. I started doing stuff exclusively using scripts in the Linux command line, and then I moved on to having Linux Box double as a web server, implementing a Java-based web application to handle the front end. But in both cases, the setup was monolithic and clunky. I needed to reappropriate an old computer to run Linux and plug a Firecracker module into it. My application choice, Java, was what I selected not necessarily because it's what I was most interested in using, but because it was free, Linux-based, and I had a web development set of experience with it. But since I've used the Raspberry Pi to reboot my thinking, the constraint of having a big, clunky machine to contend with is now gone, and since I've implemented RESTful services on it relating to home automation functionality, the constraint of having to use scripts, Java, or really anything at all is gone. REST is powerful because it cuts across all frameworks, languages, and technologies. As a client, I don't care about the tech stack of the server any more than it cares about my tech stack. The result? I now have a fully functional home automation server whose form factor is no bigger than my 2 fists. And it lets me develop in absolutely any language, using absolutely any technologies that I please. The power of this REST setup is that it provides a well-understood and widely used API for any developer under the sun to use.